Hi guys, Jasmo here, and in this video I wanted to talk a little bit about my first ever Elder attempt and how it went. I am playing right now a Molten Strike jugg with nebulochs, and I finally managed to 6-link my lore weave after like 2 days of trying non-stop, spending all of my currency on fusings and linking it, because I managed to buy a pretty decent lore weave with like decent health and elemental damage, and of course 80% max resists, and I managed to 6-link. I'm still wearing the gold rim in this video though. Like as you can see right now, I am attempting the first of the guardians, and the guardians themselves were very interesting. Like the first one, the lightning damage one, the blue one, the Eradicator, he was fairly easy. Like sometimes he a little bit, you know, here and then he would chunk me a bit, but like nothing too difficult. Like, and you just have to figure out, okay, when he turns into that tentacle ball of lightning, you just have to run away from that and kill the small ones, and then he comes back and you hit him like whenever basically you can, you damage him. Nothing too difficult. Like as long as your resistances are appropriate, and as long as you have enough regen or some other defensive mechanic that lets you regenerate health, you're gonna be fine. So this one wasn't too much of a challenge. The next one was a little bit more tricky, because the next one is the Constrictor, and I've never seen this boss before, so I came into this fight blind, and I'm like halfway through the fight, I'm like, wait, can I port out and change my ascendancy to get the unstoppable so that I cannot be slowed, because he was slowing me like crazy. I'm like, wait, how am I supposed to damage him with all these balls damaging me and slowing me so hard? But then I just manned up and just pushed through and just slowly but surely damaged him low enough to get through the second phase as well and killed him. But he was definitely the trickiest one, because like I didn't know what's gonna happen in this fight, and I still don't have my Calm's roots. I'm waiting for enough currency to, I think, farm Calm's roots with corruption to them, which is like +1 to endurance charges. So this one was the trickiest, but we still managed to kill him, no problem. The next one though was, I think, the next one was like super easy one, because it was the Purifier. Like he does mostly physical damage, which I'm like almost immune to a lot of the time, so I just face tanked him all the time. He did no damage to me, I just melted him, no problem. That was very easy. And then the last one, which is the fire one, where you fight it, like I fought him in like Calm's area, and that was also still fairly easy. However, he deals a lot of damage. The Enslaver, he deals very high damage, and I didn't bring like a fire resistance flask, right? A flask that would reduce 20% of my damage. I'm still farming some currency for the Dying Sun flask, which would definitely help me with that, because it would be like 20% reduced damage from fire, and that would definitely help with that. But other than that, like I managed to kill him, no problem. And then after that there was the Shaper fight. It was in laboratory, which means it's a T8 Shaper, so like middle of the road. And I can show the entire fight here. So we are waiting for the zone to open to the portal. This fucking weirdo, absence of value and meaning. That's a great name for a zone. And this is the first time I've fought Shaper. I actually have never seen Elder. I've never actually seen this fight in the entirety. I've seen people fight Uber Elder, so that's how I knew, like, you need to stand inside this circle, and then when he's sucking, you just kind of want to jump behind him, right, so that he doesn't slow you. And again, I could have went with the unstoppable ascendancy, but like it's not needed. Like you can manage without it, no problem. Also very interesting that he gets enfeebled. Like I thought he would be curse immune, but he actually gets enfeebled, which is very interesting, because I have Blasphemy and Feeble, so no problem. These tentacles don't do much. This stun, I don't know if you can avoid it or not. Like I haven't figured out if you can avoid it. Whenever I saw these tentacle dudes, I thought like, okay, I'm just gonna kill them. That will allow me, you know, I dodged the slam here, just coincidentally, but I killed these tentacle dudes whenever they appear, just to take less damage, because, you know, every, like, if the spawns more of them, then the damage is gonna add up. So I just trimmed the bushes whenever I feel like there is too many of them. I ran from the tentacles. However, like my leech and regen and life gain on hit would be enough to sustain me through that very easily while sitting on Elder, so I should have just kept on Elder. I dodged this, I don't know how dangerous this is, and then another slam, and we jump on the other side of him. Like whenever I have like a free moment, I jump to the back of Elder, so that if like he starts doing the sucking thing or something else, like I might dodge a hit or two. Yeah, more tentacles, so we just jump to kill this little tentacle octopus thing. And then there's like Shaper appears, I think, right? This dude in purple, I think is Shaper that appears. So now is the portal phase, and again, I have no idea how this phase is supposed to work. I just figured, okay, there are monsters coming out of portals, and I guess if I kill the portals, then the monsters will stop coming. So I guess I have to kill the portals or survive long enough until Shaper does his thing on the side or something. So I just kill the portals, kill the monsters. Sometimes I would use a flask, but I kind of kept flasks for like an emergency, like if I really need to burn through something quickly, because for example I need more leech or anything like that. If I need more regen, then I have the sulfur flask. Like whatever I needed, I just kept the flasks, and that means the fight was basically not that challenging for this character. And I'm still like in the process of really building it. I'm still wearing fucking gold rim. But other than that, I have actually pretty decent gear. I could upgrade the belt for more resists and then drop boots for calms roots, so that I don't need the resist, and put the resist on some jewels. But that's it. That's like the final phase of him. He has a bunch of ads, and I'm just trimming the bushes, killing the ads here, and he's pretty low health now, so it's just gonna be easy to kill him. It wasn't that difficult. Like I also sometimes wanted to like keep fortify up, like whenever I use my leap slam. But other than that, I found it a very cool fight. It's a cool fight. It's but fairly clean and easy. So that's it. I don't know how many of you guys that are watching this have played until like this level in Path of Exile, have challenged the end bosses, but it's definitely worth it, and I definitely recommend Molten Strike Juggernaut. Shit loot, nothing really from this, but it's like it's cool to test the character. I just wanted to check out like if this character can do that type of a content, and it can. So now I'm gonna basically try to farm until Shaper, and then do the Shaper, and then eventually Uber Elder, and that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.